Don't bag your milk at the grocery store. By doing so, you will contribute to less pollution in landfills and oceans, and it will not require an overhaul of your habits. You might wonder, what difference can one plastic bag or two can make in the world's pollution issues? Let me give you something to consider. The population of the US, estimated by the United States Census Bureau, is about 321,418,820 people. Of that number, 247,773,709 are adults. Every year in this country, we use about 100 billion plastic bags, and almost 4 times that if we combine plastic wrappers, according to the Environmental Protection Agency, or EPA. If we divide that number of bags per adult in the US, we come to know that each of us use about 4 bags per year. But to be honest, you and I know we use more than 4 bags per week. This doesn't seem like much, but reflect on this. Only 5% of those bags are recycled. The other 95% ends on landfills, lakes, rivers, and the ocean. Although 4 bags don't seem like an issue, think again. In the survey that I conducted in our class, 75% of us go grocery shopping every week. 100% of us said to use plastic bags for the other items, and 40% admitted to use plastic bags for the milk or other large containers. To put things into perspective, if all of those who took the survey used 1 bag this year, we will have collectively and indirectly killed a whale this year. Last February in Norway, Helen Horton, a reporter of the Telegraph in the UK, reported that a whale showed up to the coast, dying off. The reason? After an autopsy conducted by scientists, 30 plastic bags in her stomach. The plastic she could not digest caused her to starve to death. We want it or not, we are related to this event one way or another. Our plastic waste is not properly recycled, and our plastic is too far intertwined in our everyday life. If we say that we are not accomplices in this tragedy, it will be like me saying that it is my fault to die from salmonella, when in fact the people in charge of the farms or factories have the responsibility to ensure safety and sanitation. Besides this poor whale, there are numerous other species in danger due to the amount of plastic floating and polluting our lands and our oceans. Birds get tangled, fish get trapped, many other marine animals also die by eating plastic or getting tangled in it. We get the pollution part, but what about the economic side of it? Yes, there is an economic side effect on the consumption of plastic bags. Not only do we pay for them, as the cost is added to the items that we purchase, but we also pay through taxes for the recycling process. You might be wondering, what are my options then if I want to contribute to this cause or to use less plastic bags? Without turning this into an infomercial or advertisement for one brand or another, let me give you some suggestions of what you can do. 1, you can reuse some of the plastic bags you already have. That way, you can give more purpose to that bag that on average is used only for 12 minutes and then dispose. 2, you can use reusable bags. They are more sturdy than plastic bags. They can be used 100 times more, and they look good. Number 3, you can use plastic boxes or containers that you can place in your shopping cart and then easily transfer into your car. Some of these options even come with a little cart that you can pull over. If you make the change, and next time you go to the store for your goods and ask the cashier not to use as much plastic bags as before, not only you will be polluting less, you will also be saving the life of an animal, in saving natural resources. How much natural resources? 2.2 billion pounds of fossil fuel and 3.9 billion gallons of water, of fresh water, that are used to produce the 100 billion plastic bags that we mentioned before. If we don't change some of our habits, we will inevitably destroy, misuse, or waste precious resources, which in many cases cannot be recovered. This is not about the money that we spend to pay for the plastic bags or its recycling process. It's about the life of the other species. What would cost more? To pay for a reusable bag, that yes, it is more expensive than the regular bag, or the extinction of a species, or the abuse of natural resources? We can change that. My argument is that we start to use less plastic bags. I will not ask you to completely abandon plastic bags, although that will be great, because I know that will take a great change of habits, and in some cases government intervention to make it mandatory, as they have in some places around the world. I'm not arguing, which I could have, that many of the bags that we already use could end up in the ocean or landfills, killing animal life. But if we can, in a small way, pollute less plastic, we could end up saving an endangered species, or saving a whale, a bird, or any animal, you name it. We will be saving our planet one bag at a time, and without the need to overhaul our habits. So next time, ask the cashier at the grocery store not to bag your milk or any other large container. Thank you.